Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome to our live webinar. We are going to talk all about coaching tonight, and I'm just really excited because obviously this is something that has been an absolute game changer in my life as far as just my personal health and my family, their health, our finances, and just all around. It's really shaped and molded me to be such a better person and to be able to give more than I really ever thought that I could. And so I present this opportunity tonight because it is so important, and it's just been so vital in my life and just really ultimately shaping me and molding me as a mom, as a wife, as a friend, and just somebody who is also on a health and fitness journey for life. So I'm just really excited that you are able to join us tonight. And if you're watching this as the recording, I'm so thankful that you've taken the time to watch this. And whether you're kind of interested in the opportunity or you really are interested, I hope that you will have your questions answered tonight and that you'll really be able to kind of understand and decide if this is a really good fit for you or not. Obviously, I'll be anxious to have that follow-up conversation with you or your coach, whoever invited you tonight. So let's go ahead and dive in. I will make this as short and sweet as possible, but I just want to make sure that I cover all the information for you. So I want to start first. Obviously, I want to talk about my story. I just want to share with you kind of how I got into coaching and just really ultimately what it's done for me and that sort of thing. So, sorry, let me go ahead and whoop. There we go. Okay, so let's get started. So my story, how did this all come to be? I'm going to go all the way back to when I was in high school, and I was a very awkward-looking 14-year-old girl, and but I was tall. I'm about 5'10", almost 5'11". But in middle school, I was, really tall, and I was really skinny, and I had a friend who had said, an older friend, one of my mom's friends, who had said, I really think that you could do something in the modeling industry. And so she really encouraged me to contact an agency out of Chicago. And so we did. And about a year later, because they wanted me to be 15, not 14. And a year later, they said, hey, we want to sign you. And they did in January right after I'd turned 15. And so from there, it was kind of just a whirlwind and just really exciting ride. And my very first job, I got to work with Abercrombie Kids, and it kind of only went up from there. I was able to do a lot and travel the world and compete internationally in a model competition, but also just do a lot of catalog work and commercial stuff. And so it was really fun. But with that came a lot of pressures, as you can imagine, and a lot of things that just were really challenging. So, as a 15, 16, 17-year-old girl, I had to always be the size that they wanted me to be. So, on a weekly basis or whenever I was able to get to Chicago, I had to go to the agency. I had to walk around in my bathing suit so they could kind of tell me, hey, this is an area of your body that you need to work on. You need to slim this down. You need to tone this up. Tell me what you've been eating. What kind of exercise have you been doing? And so, as a very young girl in high school who should have not been focused so much on the way my body looked, but it was just constantly pounded in my head that I had to be a certain size. And I remember that, I had this goal. The agency actually kind of had this goal for me to go to New York. And so I was very commercial looking. And so, but they felt like I could make it more, in the edgy runway circuit. And so my goal was to, get as skinny as possible so that I could go to New York. I could do some high fashion stuff. And so for me, as I turned 16 and 17, my body began to change a little bit to where my hips were naturally wider than, the agency would have liked. They wanted my hips to be a size 35 or a 34, but when I was down to just skin and bone, my hips were 35 inches around or whatever, and so I physically couldn't get even smaller like they wanted me to. And so it was always a struggle, and they hung in there with me, but man, it was kind of miserable at times. I didn't know how to eat. I would starve myself and then binge on the weekends and over exercise because I just did not know how to be healthy. And I was constantly in competition with other girls, obviously trying to get the gigs that they were getting or the commercials that they were getting. And so just always in competition. And my agency, they're very kind, but at the same time, I was the one trying to make them money, right? So it was just kind of this game back and forth. And I had a lot of great memories from there, but it was also a very pivotal time in my life because I just was trying to figure out how to be a teenage girl, how to be, this body type for these agents, and also just try and, be everything everybody needed me to be. And so I ended up resigning from the agency once I turned 19, and I went to college, and then I got married. And it was so cool because I always, even though I had been so, what's the word? I just had such a hard time figuring out how to be healthy in a good way, and in the right way. I still had such a desire to learn how to be healthy in the best way. So I really wanted to know. I wanted to know how to be healthy without it being torturous, and how to exercise without it just being miserable, and how to eat without just feeling guilty for eating the wrong things or too much or too little. So it all kind of sparked that within me. But it's always been a struggle. I still struggle with food to a certain extent, but not nearly like what it was. So I'm thankful. But once I got married, I was out in California, and it was really cool because in high school I had tried this workout called Turbo Jam, and it's actually one of Beachbody's very first workouts. Chalene Johnson, who does PiYo, she was the creator of this program called Turbo Jam, and it was so much fun. My mom ordered it for me, and I remember in high school and then through college, I would do these Turbo Jam workouts, and I got all of my girlfriends to do it with me because I was like, you guys, this workout is so much fun. It's set to like loud music, and it's dancey, and it's fun, and you don't even really realize that that you are working out because it's just a blast. And so fell in love with that. So when I got married and moved to California, I met my upline coach and one of my dearest friends on the entire planet, Michelle Myers, and she introduced me to this idea of coaching. It had just kind of come about. Beachbody had just kind of released this opportunity to become a coach with them. And so I signed up with her, and I loved it. I was like, man, I love this workout so much, and I already tell people about it that, like, why would I not, take on this opportunity? So I did, and I learned a lot. And then from there, I actually got an opportunity to work for Beachbody corporate that was out in Santa Monica. So it was, maybe a 30-40 minute drive for me. But I got to work for their company's consultant as his assistant. So I got to really be behind the scenes of Beachbody and see how things are run, how the company does things, how they train their coaches and train their leaders, and so on and so forth. So I really got to be a good part of the company for a little while. And I got to be a part of, these really successful coaches' lives, because I got to work for them partly as their assistant. So really cool experience. I'm thankful. And I ended up coming back to coaching 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years at the end of this month. And it's an opportunity that, man, I have seen incredible life change happen through this opportunity, so much so to where it's like I can't get it out of my life. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, no, this is something that I have to be a part of because it's changed my life so much, but it's also been such a game changer. Like I said, for the people that I've been able to come in contact with and just say, hey, listen, let me be your coach. Let me support you on your journey. Let me encourage you along the way. And ultimately, there is nothing better than when you get to serve other people and encourage them and love on them and help them become better and help them reach their goals. And that's what we get to do as coaches. And that's why this opportunity is something that I'm going to talk about as much as I can, because I want to make sure that other people know that this opportunity is there for them if they want to get on board, become a coach, and allow this kind of life change to happen for them as well. So that's a little bit of my background. I am now going on baby number 2. I'm due in 2 weeks and feeling super ready to have this child. But, you know, Beachbody also had such a great impact on my life because I did Insanity after I had my first daughter and was truly in better shape than I had ever been in my entire life. I was healthier than I had ever been after my first baby. Within 5 or 6 months, I was healthier than ever. Even after modeling and getting really skinny, that wasn't healthy. That was just skinny. And so now I had muscle, I had a 6-pack, I was eating healthy, I felt great. And so I have so much to thank Beachbody for, in that sense of teaching me how to fall in love with these amazing structured programs that truly are so specifically designed to certain people's needs. So there's a program literally out there for everybody, and it's structured. You don't have to leave the house to do it. You get to do these workouts at home, and you know, obviously the nutrition through Shakeology. If you're on the call and you haven't heard of Shakeology, you know, you will probably, because your coach will tell you about it, because it's the best thing in the whole planet. If you're drinking it now, you know this, that it is truly a phenomenal product that Beachbody has taken years to create, because they wanted to make a product that was so nutrient dense without anything artificial, without anything harmful in it whatsoever, so that they could deliver the best nutrition to pair with their workout products and their workout programs, so that you as a customer, or you know, as the coach, you get the best results and you get the best, most bang for your buck, and you get to really embark on a truly healthy adventure. It's not something that is, you know, oh, this is healthy and it's marketed that way. It's truly something that's going to change your health and change your family's health for the better, because it's the best quality, without any hidden ingredients or without any, you know, weird workouts, you know, any of that stuff. It's just the best, top of the line. So anyways, all that to say, now let me tell you more about coaching and what I do as a coach. So that's my background. Now let's move into kind of what I do as a coach. Obviously, like I said, I get to help people, connect them to these workout programs, to Shakeology, to the other supplements that are just incredible that Beachbody has to offer. I get to connect those people to them by sharing my story, by sharing the fact that I fell in love with workouts that didn't ever feel like working out, but yet I got great results from, and the nutrition that really has changed my health all around, and it's changing my family's health. And so I get to share those things as a coach, and not feel like I have to sell something, or I have to, you know, I have to hit a quota or something like that. I truly just get to say, hey, this is what I had for breakfast, and it's the healthiest thing I could make, and it came in a scoop. And I don't have to like cook something on the, you know, in the stove or on the stove, whatever. And so it's just really important to me that it's something that's so much part of my life, and it's so natural, and it's something that I can stand behind 200%, because it's so phenomenal that Beachbody has created these products. So I get to share. I just get to share my healthy lifestyle with people, and I get to connect people to these amazing products as a coach. That's really ultimately what I get to do. If you've been a part of a challenge group of mine, or maybe a group of the coach that invited you on this call, you know that as coaches, we get to provide top of the line accountability. We get to be on this journey with you. It's not, we don't just sell you a product and then say, good luck, hope it works out, and let me know what your results are. No. We get to walk through the fire with you. We get to experience the successes, and we get to deal with the struggles while you're struggling, and encourage you and uplift you. And that is, it's so much fun. Like, it's just the coolest thing to be able to do that. And to hold your hand and say, let's do this together. You're not on your own. We're better together. We're always better together. So that's part of it. Now, I get to work kind of the hours. I get to design the hours that I want to work. Obviously, this is a business, and if it's something that you want to grow to do full time, to maybe replace a current job, it does take work. As a coach, it's a business. You've got to build it, and it takes time and effort and focus. but it's something that you're absolutely capable of. Not everybody is going to do this, but everybody can. This is a business that everybody can do, but not everybody's going to feel like it's the right fit for them. So keep that in mind. But I get to stay at home. Like I said, I'm about to have my second child, and the idea that I'm able to stay at home and do this job and not have to miss out on all kinds of stuff that, you know, my girls are going to be doing, and that I get to truly earn a good income just by, you know, working hours at home and not having to go out and leave them or put them in daycare. I get to really be involved in their life, and there's nothing more precious to me than that, to be that involved in that, you know, present in their lives. So being a stay-at-home mom and work-at-home mom has been amazing. And another thing is I get to build a team. And if you become part of Team 180 after this call, or after you listen to this, or after you think through it and decide that this is something for you, you get to be a part of Team 180 as well. And it has been one of the biggest blessings in my life. Some of my closest friends are a part of this network of coaches, this community of coaches who we truly build each other up. We get to learn together and grow together, and we run challenge groups together. So we get to get all of our friends and family who want to lose weight and get in shape and get healthy. We get to pull them all into a group together and just give them ultimately like amazing support. And so that's what we get to do as coaches. But we do life together. We talk every day. And we support each other through our fitness and through our businesses. But even more so, we get to do life together. And so we know what's going on with our families. And it's just the coolest thing, because we're such a close community that I call ourselves the Team 180 family, because that's ultimately what we are as coaches. So we have that incredible constant accountability with each other, like I said, in our fitness and in our business. So you really become part of a family of people who are striving to live healthy lives all around, not just physically healthy lives, but also in our relationships, and in business and all around. So it's just really incredible to be a part of Team 180, and I just wish everybody could be a part of it. But you do have to become a coach in order to be a part of it. And so I hope it's something you'll really consider, knowing that you'll get that incredible accountability and community and family with our team of coaches. And obviously, like I said, I kind of touched on this, that as a coach, I am held accountable to my health on a daily basis. And being pregnant and now being 38 weeks pregnant, I can't even explain to you how amazing it is to have that daily accountability. I'm telling you right now, I would not be quite as consistent with my workouts if I was not a coach, and if I did not have people relying on me to hold them accountable. So as a coach, you are automatically set up to have daily accountability in your own health and fitness. And sometimes that's ultimately what people will sign up as a coach for, is for the accountability, because they say, listen, you know, I've been doing great. I've been rocking my workouts. I've been eating well, and I love the support. And now that the challenge group or the boot camp is ending, I want to continue having that support, and I want to make sure that I don't fall off the wagon. And, you know, and this is support for life. I mean, this is accountability that you get every day for the rest of your life. So it's pretty amazing. And I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful for the fitness community that I'm a part of now, that keeps me accountable every day, that I get to say, hey, here's my workout. Here's what I did as my workout. And it's not looked at as me being vain and just saying, look at me and look what I did. But what it is it's me saying, hey, I did it. I did it today, and we get to celebrate together. Every time we do this and we accomplish these workouts and these, you know, the good nutrition that we're putting in our bodies, we get to celebrate together, and it's not this weird vain thing. It's just a lot of support. It's awesome. So that is kind of what I do as a coach, and those are the perks, some of the bonuses. So let me tell you a little bit more about Beachbody as a company, because you're probably going, okay, that's great, but like, what is Beachbody? What do they have to offer? How does this whole thing work? That sort of thing. So let me tell you about that, because it's really important. So let me tell you how cool it is to be a part of a company who truly puts people first. So how did this whole coaching opportunity even come about, 6, 7 years ago? Well, the cool thing is that Tony Horton, so you've heard of P90X. We all know there. I don't think there's a person on the planet who has not heard of P90X. So way back in the day, Tony Horton and a guy named Carl Daikeler, who is the CEO of Beachbody, they had created, P90 and some other workout programs, and they were selling millions. I mean, they could have continued selling millions and millions of workout programs, no big deal, and making lots of money. But the thing is what they were seeing in a trend happening was that they would sell these workout programs, and then what would happen is they weren't getting a great feedback on people getting really great results and great transformation stories. And it was because they were selling these DVDs, but when people would get them and receive them in the mail, they would put them on the shelf. And because they didn't have any kind of accountability or any kind of anybody, checking in saying, hey, did you start your workout program? How's it going? Make sure to do X, Y, and Z before you start. And then I'll check in with you on Monday when you start the program. They didn't have any of that. They didn't have any accountability, and it was all up to them. And Carl and Tony realized that the key to success in accomplishing and getting through these workout programs and getting great results was accountability. So every customer needed somebody who was going to check in with them and say, hey, how's it going? Tell me about your workout program. What are your goals? What do you want to accomplish with this program? And that is when the coaching opportunity was born, because Carl and Tony and some other guys wanted to make sure that people weren't just ordering programs and spending money and then letting them collect dust on the shelf. They truly wanted to make sure that people all over the country, all over the world, were getting real results with these programs. So they created coaches and allowed coaches to create a business opportunity out of this and say, hey, let me connect you to these workout programs. Let me coach you through them, and let me help you get the best results possible, all while making an income doing that. So you get the best of both worlds, because you don't, as a coach, there's no experience needed. So, a lot of people are worried that they're not in the best shape. They don't have enough experience. They just don't really have what it takes yet to be a coach, because they just don't feel like they're physically ready. But the cool thing is that you don't have to be at all. In fact, you could even be on day one of your own personal journey and sign up as a coach. Why? Because like I said, accountability is what people need. They don't need professionals, because they can go to the gym and they can pay $50, $75 an hour for a personal trainer, someone who's going to keep them accountable. But what about, if they're not seeing a personal trainer 6 days a week, what about the other days? How are they going to stay accountable? And that's where we as coaches, our job is so important, to not worry about having experience and knowledge and all this stuff, but really being mostly concerned about the heart of the people and making sure that they're getting the best results and keeping them accountable, encouraging them, and so on and so forth. So I just love what our company's been able to do, because we really get to help people where we are at. And we don't have to have all this training and all this background. We just get to support people from where we are at. So that's what I love. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the business opportunity. So as a coach, how do you earn an income as someone who encourages other people to get in shape and someone who runs boot camps and things like that? How do you earn an income? Well, you will earn 25% of every Beachbody product or program, Shakeology, any of that you sell. So that if you have a friend or family member who wants to purchase it from you and they say, hey, I noticed you've got great results from your workout, or what are you doing now? Because you look great. And you tell them all about it and they say, okay, I want to try it. I'm in. So you send them to your website and you earn 25% of anything that they sell. So you earn that 25% commission. But it doesn't end there, because as a coach, once you build a team, you're actually going to earn a commission, from all of amazing things that your team is doing as well. So, it's not just a sales thing. You get to build a team and build residual income that way as well. You do get a 25% discount, which is so nice, because if you're like me and you can't go a day without your Shakeology, you do get 25% off of Shakeology every single month. You get 25% off of, all of the workout programs, and you get to be the first one to know about the new programs coming out. You get to be the first to preview. It's really exciting. So you get first dibs as a coach on all of those exciting things that Beachbody's doing. Now, like I said, there's two ways to earn an income. You earn 25% off of anything you sell. So you're adding income through sales, basically, by sharing your story. And I know a lot of people get hung up on this because they're like, well, who am I going to talk to? And how does that look? Because I don't really know that many people, that sort of thing. And to that question, I always say, like I mentioned this in the beginning, it's all about sharing your story. It's all about sharing your success and sharing your journey. And that's where people really connect with you. They want to know that your journey is genuine and that you are trying to get healthy yourself. They want to know, your struggles. They want to know the dirty, the bad, the ugly. They want to know those things. And then they want to see you succeed. And so inviting people along on your journey is the best way as a coach for you to share. And so you don't feel like you have to be a salesperson. I don't feel like a salesperson. I've been doing this for 2 years, and that's the thing that I love so much is I just truly get to share what I'm doing, my healthy lifestyle. I go above and beyond just, telling them about Shakeology and these workout programs. I get to tell them and share, like that I get to do, healthy recipes. Here's some healthy recipes for you, and so on and so forth. So you really get to share, and you don't feel like you're selling. But you get to do that, you get the 25%, and then you get to build a team. And by building a team is where you multiply your income, because that's when you are earning an income from what your team is doing as well. So those are the two different ways to earn an income. And it's so nice. And here's the thing too, here's what's awesome, is that as a Team 180 coach, if you decide that this is an opportunity that you want to be a part of, you are going to be mentored every step of the way. So you're not going to sign up as a coach and then just be expected to build a business on your own. If you sign up with me as your personally sponsored coach, or whoever, you invited you onto this call, that person, me or that coach, is going to mentor you in this business. So you are going to get all kinds of training, all kinds of tools. You're not going to be left in the dust. You get everything that you could possibly need to be successful in this business, a successful coach. It's given to you, and that's what is so awesome. Another little quick tidbit is that you don't have to stock any kind of product. So literally, you just send people to your website, they order, Beachbody ships it to them, and that is it. That's it. You don't even have to worry about, ordering product and then shipping it out. Like it could not get easier than this, because Beachbody knows the value in making sure that they make getting healthy so easy for people that they're going to have you connect them to the product and make it super simple for them to get healthy. You just get to be that person to encourage them and love on them and hold their hand through the journey. So how do you sign up? That's the question. So if you're thinking, okay, this seems like an awesome opportunity. I really am interested in this. How do I sign up? Where do I start? So there's a couple ways that you can sign up. If you have already purchased a challenge pack from myself or from the coach who invited you on this call, you actually get to sign up for free. Super exciting. Totally free. Totally free. You get to have the $40 sign-up fee waived because you invested that money into a challenge pack. And so you get to sign up for free. It's beautiful. So if you did that, let your coach know, hey, I want to sign up because I get to sign up for free now. And they'll send you a form to fill out. It's a really quick, super simple, and super easy form to fill out. And that's it. It's so great. Now there is a $15.95 a month business fee. You get 3 websites. And let me tell you, I know a lot of people say, can I opt out of that? Do I have to pay that website fee? Let me tell you, with the website fee, you get an entire online office that is completely organized for you, for your business, personalized. So it's all of your information, all of your customers, all of your commission, everything. You also get a Shakeology website. So it's a separate website, tells you all about Shakeology. They can order it from you. Amazing. And then you get another one because there's another program that Beachbody has called the Ultimate Reset. and you get a whole Ultimate Reset website that tells you everything that you need to know, and that your customers can also order from there. But here's what I love, probably most of all, and I would pay hundreds of dollars a month for this one aspect that you already get included in the Team Beachbody $15.95 website fee, is the personal development that you get for free in this package deal, this website deal. It makes it all completely worth it. You get a Success Magazine. You get access to that, to all of it, unlimited access to trainings. Everything that you need to be successful is in that $15.95 a month fee. So it's absolutely worth it to pay. I can't even exaggerate that enough. I use it on every single day. It has really, truly allowed me to grow as a person, as a business owner, because it goes so far beyond just learning how to be a coach, as a Beachbody coach, and it trains you how to be a better person, a better spouse, a better friend, a better, everything. So it's so worth it. So you get that as a coach. So you pay that $15.95 fee. Now, if you didn't get a challenge pack and you're just saying, hey, I just want to sign up, I want to start building this business, I'm ready to go. So if that's you, then what you would do is you would obviously talk to your coach that invited you on this call, and you would pay $40 sign-up fee. $39.95 is all it takes to sign up and start this incredible business, right? So you pay that. And then starting the second month is when you would pay your $15.95 monthly website fee. So you wouldn't pay, the 40 plus the 15. That $15.95 starts month 2. But if you just want to start without a challenge pack, that's fine. Let me encourage you, as a brand new coach, you are going to want to be drinking Shakeology every day, because it's so good for you, and because it's so life-changing. It's such a game changer for your health. And so I highly recommend, highly recommend that as a coach that you start drinking Shakeology. Enjoy that 25% discount that you get every month, and it's absolutely worth it. So anyways, there's also, incentive programs for you. Like I said before, as you build a team, you earn commission. There's bonuses. There's all kinds of incredible stuff that Beachbody is so generous to give you as you are working on building your business and building an income that could just be, fun money to spend, or it could be a serious full-time income that you create over time. And so it's just, this opportunity is endless. The potential is incredible. And I want it for each of you. If you're interested in becoming, a coach and really starting a fitness business, this is an opportunity, seriously, like no other. Like I said, it's just really changed my family, my future. My personal health is drastically different than it would be if I wasn't a coach. And I'm so thankful for coaching because of what it's done for my life. And I want that for you. I want you to experience that as well. And if you're on the fence about this opportunity, let me just encourage you to try it for 6 months. Try the opportunity, get your feet wet, put some effort into it, start connecting with people around you and saying, hey, I'm going to start a boot camp, or I'm going to start an online challenge group, and I'm going to go through this program, and I'd love for you to join me. Do this program with me. It's as simple as doing something like that and just really starting to get plugged in with the people around you and offering them support while you get that daily accountability. And I promise you that after 6 months, you'll know whether this opportunity is really right for you. But I would say challenge you. If you're on the fence and you're like, maybe I kind of want to, maybe I should start now, or maybe I should start later. Let me encourage you to start now, to dive into coaching, to give it a chance, because it truly could be a life-changing opportunity for you, and you just don't know until you try. And don't put it off, because then you may not ever try it. And I want you to see if this is something that's really a good fit for you or not. And like I said, the moment you sign up, you will have an incredible community that is going to support you and surround you and cheer you on to be successful as a coach in all areas of your life. So that is the coaching opportunity in a nutshell. And I'm sure that you probably have more questions. I hope you do, so that, would mean that you're interested in the opportunity. So let me encourage you, as soon as I hang up here in just a few seconds, contact the coach who invited you on this call and let them know what you're thinking. What are some highlights from the call? What are some things that you liked? What are your concerns? And they will talk through those with you. And we will make sure you get all of your questions answered, so that way you can join us as a coach on Team 180 if that's where you decide to go, in the direction you decide to go in. So thank you so much for being on tonight's webinar. I'm so grateful that you were on, and let me know whatever questions you have, and we will go from there. So again, thanks you guys for being on. I'm going to end the recording, and have a fabulous, fabulous week. Bye.